the Tempe Improv. Well, that fucking guy, when the club was great. The comics would all get their dick sucked. There was a time where comics were going down there and coming back with their dick leaking from 6 blowjobs and 8 pieces of ass. It's a college town. Never for me. I'm never saying that it happened to me. It didn't happen to me. I'm saying that Tempe was a hot comedy club.
Sure.
They ran it on time. Danny Murray did a good job that way. But he fucking ruled with an iron hand. His staff hated him. There was no hang at the club afterward. And if you were a big-time headliner, he'd want to hang with you. So he'd already set the night up for you. So it's me, you, and Skakel. I take you guys down with me. Our plan is to do the fucking night and then go to this burger joint. And he'll come to you when I'm on stage and say, so are you guys ready to go out? And you're like, what are you talking about? And he'll go, I got a limo outside. They're waiting to take us 3 to a strip club in Scottsdale. And you 3 look at each other, you're like, I don't think that's the plan. He would do creepy things like that. Then you get off stage and he would make you go out there with you. And he'd get like a VIP booth and he would start snorting blow. And I'd tell him not to do blow in front of Rogan. It was horrible.
Right.
I remember one night, he wouldn't pay me because I didn't tell him where all the guys were. I didn't know where they were. Mike Young was fucking with him. Mike Young would get booked and lie to him and tell him, yeah, I'm going to bring down Leonardo DiCaprio and the guys from Entourage. And then he would disappear. So he thought Mike Young was with the Entourage guys and he wasn't showing up. He must have called Mike Young 80 times that night. And the line of the year was like, if you don't call me right back, you'll never be on Letterman. You're a club owner in Tempe, Arizona. But that's how powerful he thought he was in his head. And those guys, like, he wouldn't let you drink on stage.
Right.
He didn't want women in the green room. He didn't want thousands of things that any other improv owner. You know how many times people quit that club? George Lopez quit on a Friday night.
What? He had a weekend of gigs booked and
sold out weekend, went up there on a Friday night. The guy was a known coke fiend. God rest his soul. You never heard this? George Lopez went up there. He got on stage and Dan was breaking his balls. And finally, in front of the owner, in front of everybody, he went up there and he goes, how you guys doing? This is a great club. I loved you. The general manager, owner here, Dan Murr. He goes, this is my impersonation of him. And he got on his hands and knees and opened up a aspirin bottle and put it on the thing and then made believe he was doing a line of coke and his nose got all white and Dan Murr was in the back and his wig flew off. And he only had like 8 hairs left and 4 of them shot out of his cranium.
Oh my God.
And fucking, he had got into an argument with George and George goes, bitch, I quit. And he quit on a Friday night.
I didn't know there was an option.
He had wars with everybody.
Jesus.
He threatened me and Rogan one night.
For what?
The show was on Thursday and we were taking the Wednesday night flight in. The Wednesday night flight was delayed and they pushed us on a different flight. He started calling us to see where we were going. Like, where are you guys headed when you get here? Who knows? We're going to a hotel to check in. That's it. I don't fucking know. Well, I've got reservations for 4. And, what? Maybe we don't want to. And I know Rogan didn't want to go to dinner. And I would just laugh. But I remember that I must have shut off my phone. When I got to Tempe, I put it on. And I had 20 messages from him. You better call me back right now. If not, it's contempt of contract. The show's not till Thursday at 8. We're coming in a night earlier just to fucking come in. He went off.
Jesus.
And the last thing, I played the messages for Joe. I go, you gotta hear this fucking lunatic. And Joe's like, I'm straightening him out tonight. And we got to the hotel and there he is with some driver. I made plans at Casa their food, the best steak in town. And Joe's like, knock it off. We're not going there. We're not thinking, I don't want to hang out with you. You're fucking creepy. Joe just went off on him, and that was it. He never bothered us again. Hello and goodbye.
Right.
He banned me because they fucked the chick upstairs, and he thought it was me. What happened was a chick went into the green room, she got hammered, and she passed out. We left, and one of the 18-year-old waiters came up and started fucking her. He had never got, it was his virginity or something like that. So he kept booking Joe, but he wouldn't let Joe bring me.
What?
Because he says it was me that brought the chick into the green room.
Right.
When in reality, she was there to see the star from Fear Factor. Right. You know what I'm saying? And Joe left her there. Like, the chick was annoying. Hot, but annoying.
Most hot chicks are annoying.
But she fell down and fucking passed out.
Jesus. And then now he's gone, and you can go to, you do the Tempe Improv.
Now he's dead.
Oh, yeah, now
Elvis is dead. I don't feel so good myself. All that drama was because of nothing. But my point being, it's like when Catch a Rising Stars were out here. You had to call that guy, send him a tape, send him a veils, get a reference. It was a year process.
Right.
Kevin Carney. That was his name, Kevin Carney. He booked you in Princeton, Vegas, at the Excalibur with the kids with the swords, and he booked you in Reno. And all that shit, and one day I got a call from Jimmy Schubert. And he goes, "What are you doing tomorrow?" I go, "Nothing." He goes, "You're featuring for me in Reno. I Catch a Rising Star." So for 2 years, this guy drove me crazy. And all of a sudden, a headliner calls you and gets you in. I was never mad at Kevin Carney. After that, we became dear friends, and he booked me. But the point being is that comedy is very weird like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't get in. The guy don't take your calls. All of a sudden, Bill Burr calls me and says, "I'm bringing him with me." And that's the end of the discussion. There's no tape.
Yeah.
There's no fucking critique. There's no nothing. What the fuck are you giggling about? Nobody...
Why did you like him? What did
He did an error.
I knew a second ago, but now keep going from where you told it, because then
You know that little forehead you got?